Hi everyone, welcome to a kids yoga class. My name is Allison. I am here with my son Declan.
Hello.
We're going to take you through a little yoga practice. Declan and I have our yoga mats. If you don't have a yoga mat, just make sure you take off your socks, especially if you're on hardwood floor. You just don't want to slip. And we're wearing comfy clothes. We also have a yoga block to use just in case we need it to put our hands on. And if you don't have one of these, no worries. You can just get a big book or a sturdy water bottle. We're going to start seated. So just simple crisscross legs. So come into some sort of comfortable seat for you. And then I'd like you to take your hands on your knees and just set your gaze, your eyes, on one point in front of you. And that point can be something that's just in the house. It could be a plant, it could be a table, just something not moving. So try not to look at your pet or your parents. Just allow yourself to look at one point. And we're going to start focusing on our breath. Now we just breathe all the time and we take it for granted, but our breath is really a powerful tool to help calm us down if we're feeling frantic or anxious or scared. So let's work on breath together. I'd like you to push all the exhale, the breath out, push it all the way out through your mouth. Like a big sigh. And then breathe in through your nose, inhale. And then out through your mouth. Good. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, Declan. A few more rounds. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Imagine sniffing flowers. Inhale through the nose. And then blowing out candles. Exhale through the mouth. We'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale. And then let the breath go. Exhale. And then 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. What I hope you notice is when you're focusing on just breathe in and breathe out, you can't really think of a lot of other things. You just get to stay really focused on this moment, the moving of the breath into the body and the moving of the breath out of the body. All right, so staying in your seat, keeping your gaze on one point if you can. Big breath in as you reach your arms out and all the way up toward the ceiling. Inhale, lift up, look up. And then exhale, bring the arms back down and alongside you. And let's do that again. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, hands come back down. And you can let your eyes reach up toward the hands as you reach the arms up, look up to the hands, and exhale, come all the way down. Now we're going to take a little side body twist. So big breath in, reach the arms up, and then twist yourself to your left. So you're going to let your body turn to the left, and then take your right hand on your left knee. Big breath in, sit up tall. And as you exhale, I want you to try and turn your upper body, your chest, all the way as far as you can toward the left side. Again, breathe in, sit up taller. Breathe out a little more twist. And then let's come back around through center. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, take the twist to the other side and land the left hand on the right knee. Breathe in, sit up tall, unshrug the shoulders, relax your shoulders, and then again, twist around. 2 more rounds of breath. Breathe in, breathe out, and then 1 more inhale and exhale. Nice work. Inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands to the ground and come into a tabletop position. So you're looking like a table here. I want you to move through what we call cat and cow. So lift your sits bones, your bum toward the sky, lift your chest up, lift your chin up, look up. And then round, think of a Halloween cat and round your back, pull your belly button all the way in, press the floor. And again, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round, drop your chin. Declan, drop your chin. Good. 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift. Exhale and round. And 1 more. Inhale. Lift the chest, lift the sits bones. Exhale and round everything out. Okay, we're working right now into downward facing dog. So look at your hands and make sure the hands are nice, fingers are nice and separated. You're gonna feel like you're gripping the fingers like a cat. And then tuck your toes and lift your seat to the sky. Let your head drop, look to your feet. And then just think like you're walking here. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Stretch out through the backs of the legs. Are you breathing? Remember that breath of breathe in through your nose. And you can breathe out through the mouth. And then you can start to think of breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. All right. Lift both heels up really high. Press into your hands. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, just walk your feet all the way to the very top of the mat. So feet are going to walk all the way forward to your hands. And just fold over your legs. Drop your head. You can grab your elbows. So one hand grabs, right hand grabs left elbow, left hand grabs right elbow. And just twist your body to the right and twist your body to the left. Keep dropping your head so you're trying to make your eyes look toward your belly. And come back into the center line. Release the hands to the ground. Bring your big toes to touch, so big toes together. And then bring your heels together. Bring your hands to the fronts of your lower legs and breathe in. Extend your spine. Pull your chest forward. Exhale, bow over your legs all the way down. And then come to standing. Inhale, reach up. Hands up to the ceiling. Look up to the hands. Exhale, pull your hands in a prayer at your heart. Deep breath in, big exhale out. Okay, we're going to work today on some poses called warrior poses. So the first pose is warrior one. You're going to keep your right foot where it is and step your left foot as far back as you can. And now drop your left heel down so that the left toes are turned out to the left a little bit. Left toes turned out to the left, right foot forward. And then inhale, reach the arms up. I'm going to just help Declan into the pose a little more. Keep the right foot straight forward and then bend your right knee. Bend, bend, bend. Good. And these toes slightly more turned in, bud. Yeah. Bend the right knee. And he's going to try and draw his left side of his body forward. So both sides of the body are reaching forward. Now lift the arms up. Look up to your hands. See if you can bend your knee a little more. Don't turn the body. Body stays really tall. Keep breathing. Take one more deep breath in, warrior one pose, and now hands to the ground. Can you go to downward dog? Bring your right foot all the way back. Shake out your head. Good work. Big breath in and big breath out. And then shift forward and drop your knees down back to that tabletop position. Inhale, lift your chest up and your tail up. Exhale, round your back. And again, inhale, lift your chest up. Lift your seat up. Exhale, round your back. And back to downward dog. Tuck your toes. Lift your seat all the way to the sky. Let's walk our feet all the way to the top of the mat again. Forward, forward, forward. Forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift yourself halfway up. Forward, fold over your legs. Come up to standing. Inhale, rise up, reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good work. Other side, warrior one. The left foot's going to stamp on the ground. The right foot's going to step all the way back. So it's really important when you ground down in your left foot that you bend your knee and your knee is right over your heel. And drop your back heel down, bud. The other. Yes, there you go. Back heel down, 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 down. So Declan, I want Declan's foot and my foot to turn a little bit to the right at an angle. And then reach the arms up. Yeah, the body turns forward in warrior one. We'll get to what's called warrior two, where the body turns to the side, but right now the body's going to turn forward. So you're trying to direct your chest forward, and the arms reach up, and then the last little bit is to lift your eyes up. Now a powerful warrior is able to stay centered in his or her body. A powerful warrior can really focus on his or her breath. So find that inhale. Stay here on the exhale. Take one more breath. And then everyone, let's bring our hands to the ground. Downward dog. Left foot all the way back. Big breath in and a big breath out. And then again, bringing your body forward a little bit. Drop your knees down back to your tabletop. This time, you're going to bend your elbows and come all the way down to your belly. Down to your belly. There you go. Bring your hands right by your ribs. And then let's press into the hands and lift up. This is called cobra pose. So we're gonna lift up. Does it feel like your cobra? Now I want you to take your shoulders away from your ears, Declan. Yeah, so instead of shrugging the shoulders all the way up, bring your shoulders down. Try and relax your shoulders, but use the strength of your arms to press up. Good, yeah, it could be a little shorter of a cobra. And then lower everything back down. Good work. Child's pose. Press all the way back. Knees are gonna go really wide. Your feet will come together at the back of the mat, and then you'll drop down. Reach your hands forward. Deep breath in, and a big breath out. All right, yogis, we're gonna come all the way back up. Tuck your toes. Downward dog, lift your sits bones. The seat reaches high up. Look forward and walk forward. Bring your feet all the way to your hands. Hands to shins, inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale and bow forward. Come to standing. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. All right, warrior two pose. We did warrior one. Warrior two, the right foot's gonna stamp down, the left foot's gonna go all the way back. Again, drop your heel down, so let the left toes turn out a little bit. And then turn your hips, right here, the bones in the pelvis, turn them to the side. Instead of turning them forward like you did before, turn them to the side and open the arms. So different than warrior one. Warrior two, your shoulders and your hips are turned to one side, but now look over your front hand. Front hand. So I'm gonna again help Declan in the pose. Try and keep your knee bent. There you go, buddy, right there. And then really strong, spread through your fingers, breathe through your nose. Take a deep breath in, big breath out, and then very slowly inhale, reach the right hand. Keep the legs like they are, but just reach your right hand up, all the way up. Reach the right hand like you're reaching toward the ceiling. Go up higher. Nice work, everyone. And then bring the hands down to the ground. Downward dog. Bring your leg back. Big breath in, big breath out. Look forward, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. I think your hands are getting cut off in this video. Exhale, hands to heart. He does have hands. They're just getting cut off a little bit in the video. All right, warrior two on the other side. So left foot stamps on the ground. Step the right foot all the way back. Okay, now drop your heel down. So heel down on the ground. The toes slightly turned out. Now look, Declan, toes are slightly turned out, but more like it's 2 o'clock. Yes, and then open up the arms. Good work. Again, we're trying to turn the hips toward the right, lengthen the body, relax the arms a little, and then sink down. Can you bend your knee? Not this one's straight. So just the front knee bent, the back leg nice and straight. Spread out your fingers. Good. Hips a little bit lower. And then we're gonna flip our front palm and breathe in and reach your left hand up to the sky. Don't straighten this left leg. So the legs stay the same, but you're just reaching up. Big stretch. This is called reverse warrior. And some yoga teachers also call it exalted warrior. So really proud warrior. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down. You know where we're going, downward dog. Lift your seat to the sky, drop your head. Inhale together. Exhale. Walk your feet top of the mat. Breathe in, lift halfway up. Breathe out, let your head drop down. And inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Okay, one more warrior pose. We did warrior one, warrior two, and now we're gonna do warrior three. And this is about balance. So I'm gonna have Declan grab his block. And again, if you have a block, you can use it. And if you don't, you can grab a book or a water bottle. Put your block down very tall, and we're gonna just work slowly into this pose. So the first thing we're gonna do is take our hands onto the block. And then make sure your legs are strong here. Press in the hands into the block and start to lengthen your chest forward, like you're trying to pull your chest toward the front of the room. And then now lift your right leg back behind you. So I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I'm just gonna, you stay there, buddy. I'm just gonna move so they can see me. Lift the right leg back behind you. Good. Now I want you to look down as you're doing this. If you start looking around, you're gonna fall. So try and keep your gaze down. Now with your right leg back behind you, here's the tricky part. Try and lift your left arm back behind you. And then possibly your right arm. So you've got the leg in the back, the arms up. You stay there, I'll help you. And we're gonna be here just a couple more breaths. Now lift your arms. Good, lift your chest a little taller. Yeah, not your head so much, just your chest. Take one more breath in, and then feet together. Oh, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. How'd that feel? Are you sweating? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, other side. All right, let's forward fold. Take your hands on your block if you have it. And again, you can do this without the block, but this just helps set it up. You're gonna move all your weight into your other foot, your right foot, and lift your left leg back behind you. Yes, left leg back. Once you get your left leg back, you can start to take your right arm up and possibly your left arm up. Warrior 3, stay there, stay there. Good job. You got it. I'm gonna help you lift. Now lift your arms next to you. Stand tall, straighten the leg. Good work. Lift a little higher, Declan. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Whew, shake out the legs. Nice work. All right, we're gonna turn to the side and widen our legs. Nice and wide. So we did warrior 1, warrior 2, warrior 3. This isn't a warrior pose, but it's a nice way to stretch out the backs of your legs after all that. So take your hands on your hips and then look at your feet. I want your toes to be slightly turned in toward one another. That's called pigeon-toed, slight turned in. And then breathe in, Declan. Lift your chest up, look up, and then breathe out and bow all the way down and reach for the ground or reach for your block. And then start to straighten your legs as much as you can so you're lifting your bottom up toward the ceiling as you bow all the way down. Shake out your head. Try not to bend your knees, mister. Yeah, legs nice and straight. We're trying to stretch out the backs of our legs, so try and take out the bend in your knees. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. And again, inhale and exhale. And then start to lift your chest up. And then with the strength of your legs, take your hands onto your waist and come up to standing all the way up tall. Good work. Bring your feet together, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Come to the top of the mat and we're gonna start to make our way down. So bring your feet together, your knees together. And like you're sitting in a chair, sit back. Yes, make sure when you sit in your chair, your knees aren't going way forward. You're gonna sit your butt back. Yes, and then hands forward. And then keep sitting back. Get lower, get lower, get lower. Oh my goodness, so low, all the way down. Woo! Take your feet together and your knees apart and breathe in, lift your chest and breathe out. Reach your chest forward toward the front of the mat. And then if you want to just kind of bounce this out a little, you can bounce the knees out a little bit up and down. Maybe that kind of helps to get the legs a little lower. Plus it's kind of fun, like a butterfly. You've done really well today. Yeah. Yes. Okay, big breath in, lift the chest up. And then bring your feet onto the ground. And then we're going to use the strength of our belly. So muscles here in our abdomen, they're called abdominal muscles. Take your hands out in front of you and then start to lower down. Go so slow all the way down until you come onto your back. Reach the arms back behind you. Reach the legs out in front of you. Big breath in, stretch. And then exhale, give your knees a hug into your chest. Rock yourself side to side. Nice work. Place your feet onto the ground. We're gonna do a bridge pose, which I think I did in my first video. Press into your feet and now lift your bottom off the ground so your hips come up high. Yeah. Now keep pressing into the feet. Notice if you've kind of made your chin touch your chest. I want your chin to be lifted off your chest. So lift your chin, look up, lift up, breathe in, and then breathe out, come all the way back down. Nice. Lengthen out your left leg, so straighten the left leg on the ground and bring your right leg into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Roll around the ankle. Roll it in the other direction. Let's take a little twist here. So you're going to hold the knee with the opposite hand. Left hand, right knee. Left hand, right knee. And take it to the opposite side. So you're pulling the knee across the body. Open the arm, look to your right. Look to your right. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back around. Give your knee a hug into your chest. Move the ankle around a few more times. And then let's let that leg go down. Bring the other leg in. Hug it in. Ankle circles. Good. And then we're going to take this twist. So right hand on the left knee, opposite hand on the knee. Take it across the body. Look over your left shoulder. Deep breath in through your nose. You can exhale out the mouth or out the nose. Very mindful breathing. One more. Come back around. Again, pulling the knee in. Final little circles. And then let's take both knees into the chest and lift the legs straight up to the ceiling. But keep your butt on the ground. Butt down, butt down. Just legs up. There you go. And so if you're feeling a little bit tight here in the backs of the legs, you can have bent knees or you can have straight legs if it feels okay. Yes, good. Press your heels toward the ceiling. This is supposed to be relaxing. Is it relaxing? No. Okay, you have 2 more breaths, just holding the legs straight up. Keep your butt down. I think you're making this more of an abdominal workout. It just needs to be legs up to let the blood start to kind of not have to pump so hard. The heart doesn't have to pump so much to get the blood everywhere. This is called an inversion, when you invert yourself and you have your feet above your heart. Take 1 more breath in. And then exhale, lower your legs all the way down. Shavasana. Shavasana is our pose where we rest, where we do nothing. We don't even focus too much on changing the breath, and where we were focused before on really breathing in and breathing out mindfully. Now I just want you to breathe in and breathe out as the breath comes naturally into the body and leaves the body naturally. But always notice it. Take time to notice your breath. I want you to think of bringing your awareness, your thoughts to your breath, especially in the moments when you feel a little nervous or scared or stressed. Moments where maybe your big brother or little sister or somebody pokes you and annoys you just a little bit. First, take a deep breath in and a full exhale out. And just allow this to be a chance to think about your reaction and notice how you're feeling in the moment. And you can always stay in your rest. It's really good to rest. But when you are ready to come out, bend your knees, put your feet onto the ground, and roll over to your right side and press yourself up. Once you come up, just like we started the practice, come into your seated pose. Bring your hands onto your knees, and if possible, close your eyes. And if it's hard to close your eyes, just take note of that. There's no worries. You can always set your eyes on one point. But take 1 more round, a deep breath in. Big exhale out the mouth. Thank yourself for doing this practice. And bring the hands into prayer at your heart. I thank you so much for practicing with us. I thank Declan for being a great student and model for me in this practice. I hope to see you again soon. Thumbs to your forehead, and together we say, Namaste.